let's go run 50 miles.
This is going to be the long breakdown of the Mohican 50-mile race I did. I'll do a shorter video later in the week. I've only been running ultramarathons for probably about a year now. I've done one prior 50-miler and then like 3, I think, 50Ks. This was by far the hardest race I've ever done. This race was at Mohican State Park just outside of Loudonville in Ohio. Absolutely lucked out with the weather. It was like anywhere from 45 to mid-60s throughout this race, which it's June. It could have been 90. For the 50-mile race, you had to do one 27-mile loop, and then the second loop was a little bit shortened to get you to the 50 miles. Around mile 3 of this race, I met up with 2 guys who I ended up hanging out with for the next 20-plus miles. I think we finally split up around mile 28, and they were an absolute joy to run with. They were cracking me up the entire time and just made the first loop completely fly by.
Loop 1's done. 27.4 miles. The next loop is shorter, supposedly.
I've started noticing that I'm very well equipped of handling a 50K, and once I hit that 50K mark, things just start to go downhill a little bit.
32 miles in. I'm in the hurt box. But hey, just 18 more to go.
At around this point, I started getting real nauseous. I was having problems getting any food in me, which is very important in these races. So I just kind of picked and chose what I could put down. It was watermelon a lot of times. They had potatoes at one station, but just lots of sweet things were kind of doing it for me. But there are lots of highs and lows in these types of races. Usually when the lows, you're nauseous, something's hurting, whatever. But if you push through long enough, you're usually going to come back to a high. And eventually I was able to start eating again. I was able to drink again. I felt back to normal until around mile 44, 45.
I'm about to hit mile 44, and I'm going to lose like all my toenails.
Around this point in the race, it just honestly becomes 100% mental. Your legs are dead, your body's tired, you're hungry, you want to sleep. But if you just push through a little bit longer, you are so close to the finish line.
I hit 50 miles in like 9 hours and 50 minutes or something like that. And I'm not at the finish line, so I think we're getting some bonus miles, and I'm dying.
Going into this race, my goal was to finish in anything less than 12 hours. I wasn't sure if I was trained enough. I wasn't sure if I did enough hill work. But I finished in 10 hours and 1 minute. So overall, it was a great race. When it was all said and done, I finished just shy of 51 miles, and it had over 6,000 feet of climbing. For now, it's time to rest up, let the body heal up, and start thinking about the next one, which I will talk more about here soon.